Hello everybody and welcome back to the Forest Job. It is final day in the Qatar 2020 edition of the Club World Cup. We are playing against a team that I thought I had never heard of, but apparently they're a fictional version of Peñarol, which is a venerable Uruguayan club, of course, in South American football, one of the few clubs never to be relegated. So it's going to be a big game. It's probably going to be a tougher game than we might have thought initially, but hopefully after a 5-0 drubbing of Kashima Antlers last time out, that will put us in good stead for this game. Let's get straight into it and have a look at who will and won't be playing. And, well, we have the choice of pretty much a full squad. One thing I will be doing is throwing Nketiah on for Hernandez this time around. We don't have to shift people around on the bench because, much like the World Cup and Euros, we have the choice of a full lineup pretty much without Teixeira, of course. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 12 substitutes to choose from here. I'm going to take the risk of putting Meslier in goal. He is a very good goalkeeper, so it's a mitigated risk, but it is a risk nonetheless. And Salisu can come out for Hugma, and if we need to, we can always throw Hugma back in there later. Other than that, though, it's pretty much as you were. Looking at the opposition side, we can see they've got a few players in there that are not necessarily up to the standard that we would expect, certainly in the Premier League. Their bench certainly doesn't have too much to offer, although I'm surprised that they haven't tried to find a place for Escobedo and Sanchez, where Cardona and Clon are playing, rated 68 and 65 respectively. It also looks like the left-hand side of their team is particularly weak, with Batzana, of course our left, their right, I should say. Clon and Batzana both in the mid-60s, so they might be players that we can take advantage of. And we've got, of course, Hlošek and Aitnouri on that wing, along with Eddie Nketiah harassing them, closing them down. Also, gratifying to see that their goalkeeper is only rated at 65, but we've seen goalkeepers play above and beyond their abilities before, so we're going to have to give them the respect that they deserve. However, that's going to be all the changes made for today's game. We're going to kick off, and I hope that their other kit is better looking than that. We're only going to see them from a distance, of course. No, we'll let them play in yellow. I should have gone in and edited that, I apologise, but Diazagreccio, or Peñarol, as I shall probably refer to them because it's easier to remember and to say, famously play black and yellow stripes like bumblebees, but obviously not hoops like bumblebees, so not at all like humblebees. Humblebees? My God, I'm tripping over my tongue today. Anyway, here we are at the Estadio Alejandro Villanueva, which sounds South American to me. There is the trophy. Of course, it looks nothing like the actual trophy that we would be playing for. But still, beggars can't be choosers. It is at least a piece of silverware that we will see our players lifting above their heads. And we kick off quickly, moving the ball out to the right-hand side. Busquets into Camavinga. Got some movement up ahead of us. We're going to look for Eddie Nketiah, who looks to head it across to Arcas. Very nearly gets on it, you know. It's good movement from Forest early on. Can we find a cross? Well, we get one in, but the goalkeeper doesn't have to do much to get to it and manages to clear the ball immediately. And that's a risky looking clearance, but it worked out for him. And we can see already that this is a team that loves to counter-attack, and they very nearly find a way past us there. What was I saying about giving teams more respect? That's why. Hugma wins the ball, Worrell picks up the loose one, gives it to Aitnouri, and away we... oh dear, that could be a problem. It is a problem. Peñarol have gone ahead thanks to a really poor pass by Eduardo Camavinga, who normally is much better than that, but on this occasion he's let himself down. And Zapico with an absolutely superb strike from just outside the area. Peñarol fans will be playing that one back for years to come. It was all looking fine up to this point. And, well, I'm sorry, Camavinga, it wasn't him that played the poor pass. He actually was the recipient of the pass. It might have been Adam Hlošek, the golden boy, who's turned to lead just now in a lot of people's expectations. But the good news for us is that the game is very early in the making. It's only 9 minutes in. Plenty of time to get back into this one. Unfortunately for us, though, Peñarol now have something to hang on to, and that could be a problem for us. But Zayfak is making a lovely run here. He's got options in the box, goes for the cross. They get away with it. Here's Batzana, who we were talking about early on as not being the best player, but he manages to get the ball away. Here he is again, long ball forward. Joe Worrell underneath it, manages to get a foot on it, plays it to Aitnori, comes back to him. And again, the closing down is effective. Zayfak into Oriol Busquets, over to Hugma. Camavinga is taken out. There's going to be a quick free kick taken here, which is a poor one. And Nottingham Forest just cannot get going today. Right, here we go. Harry Wilson looking to kickstart things for the boys in Garibaldi Red. Eddie Nketiah, and it's in. It's 1-1. It was only a matter of time with that man on the pitch. A lovely finish. The goalkeeper could have done so much better. But when you're playing with a goalkeeper rated at 65, these are the risks that you take. Took it into his body, one touch. It ended up a little bit high for him, but he managed to caress the ball with the instep of his right boot while in mid-air and roll it past the goalkeeper. 1-1, and the pressure is off somewhat for this Nottingham Forest team, who are playing in very hostile territory. I should think there's not many Nottingham natives in the stadium today. It's a long way to come for what has never really been a very highly respected competition, which all goes back from the time when Man United pulled out of the FA Cup to compete in it, and everybody has really treated it with contempt since that happened. It's even when you're the Club World Cup winners, you're never really given the respect that an international World Cup winner might gain. Here's Busquets out to Adam Hlošek, now to Nketiah, Camavinga. Lovely play by Nottingham Forest, just moving the ball around. Here's Arcas. Couldn't quite get on the ball. I am a big fan of the way that Peñarol are moving the ball around here. Very quick, not waiting too long to release to the other players. Hlošek might not get to that. Oh, he wins the ball off of his man. He's got the ball in the box. He finds Eddie Nketiah. Oh, he's put it wide. How's he managed that? It was on his left foot. But still, you'd expect a striker of his ability to get it on target. Goodness gracious me. That is a let-off for Peñarol. But they are playing very nice, quick passing football, counter-attacking football. I'm a big fan. Worrell wins the header, but Marchand is the man in possession now. He picks up the second ball. This one over the top for Klonoridis. It's a little bit too heavy, though. It goes out for a goal kick, which Meslier will take. And he's probably just going to roll this one out into his penalty area to Hugma, who knocks it wide to Aitnori. Here's Camavinga. Worrell. Lovely transition out to Zayfak, and now Arcas is making a run, trying to get to the ball. He forces the left back to put it out of play. Here's Busquets, cross into the box. Easily dealt with by the Peñarol defence. Our crossing has not been good for some time now. Need to improve in that area because a lot of our goals used to come from crosses. It just doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Clonaridis has got himself around Aitnori. He's got around 2 Nottingham Forest players here. He deserves a lot more credit than we've given him. Mid-rated 60s, but somehow able to skin 2 of our defenders. Punched by the goalkeeper. Eddie Nketiah running to collect. Looking for Wilson. Finds him. Now Hlošek. Back to Wilson. Oh, Arkas has got it though. It's all right. Oh, Arkas. No, he couldn't quite get to it. If he hadn't checked his run, he might have got hold of that one. Here's Hlošek. Camavinga now. Looking for Nketiah. Couldn't find him. The defender knew what was happening and got ahead of his man. And now on the break, here come Peñarol again, and they're in behind here. Cardona, Marchand, Cardona again, and we've gotten away with that one big time. There's half time. We need to be a lot better defensively in the second half because Peñarol are really cutting us to pieces. There's no other way to say it. Anything that we can do. I mean, we could bring Salisu back in. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring Salisu back into defence. Just to shore us up a little bit. They'll all be a little bit more familiar with each other with Salisu back there again. Outside of that, I think we'll fight pace with pace. Hlošek moved over to the right. Hudson-Odoi is going to come on the left side of midfield. And we'll keep 1 substitution in hand in case we desperately need it. But that's going to be the plan in the second half. We want to try to hit them down the wings with pace and power if possible. It's Hlošek, Camavinga, Aitnori. Hudson-Odoi on the ball immediately, having come on. Plays it through to Arkas. Oh, it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Perhaps Arkas should have put it to his left. But immediately, the changes made have shown positive dividends. Yeah, it's right at the goalkeeper. It'll be a corner kick, though. Hudson-Odoi to swing one in on his right. Arkas underneath to challenge for it. Goalkeeper palms it out. Aitnori has it here. Has a crack, and it's not far off, you know. It's a good effort from the French left-back. Not too far away from troubling the goalkeeper there. Dipping shot just left of the post. So Gambetta to restart play. Knocks it long into midfield. Salisu is up there to challenge for it. Eddie Nketiah can't quite chase the ball down. Another long ball, looking for Zappico. Oh dear, come on, get to that Salisu. Good lad, well done. Oriol Busquets. Just about manages to find Zefuk with that ball. Back to Busquets again. Now Camavinga. Looking for Nketiah. Hudson-Odoi making a run. Oh my goodness me. He had to be so much better with his left foot there, and he just wasn't. And it's cost us a chance. Another long ball over the top. Salisu looking hungry for it. Hudson-Odoi into Arkas. Loses it out. Hlošek gets back to defend and forces them into playing another long ball, which Zefuk will pick up off of the boot of Salisu. Camavinga twice failing to get the ball past the midfielder there. Aitnori. It's nice one-touch passing from Forest. Aitnori. Oh no. I thought Hudson-Odoi was going to go wide there, and he ended up going narrow again. Oh, and they're in behind again. Cardona on the wide left-hand side, looking to put a cross into the box, perhaps. He's absolutely done Zefuk there. Salisu to try and win the header, and he does. Camavinga. Now Hlošek, that's nice passing from Forest. Oh, it's nearly there for Camavinga. Not Camavinga, sorry, Arcas. How do you get those two mixed up? Right, Marchand leaves and Escobedo comes on. First change made for Peñarol then. And here's Zayfuck. Dangerous area, looking for the cross. Gets right to the byline. Hlošek, oh, it's a good header. And it's a good finish from Hlošek on the rebound. It's 2-1. It's not the prettiest goal you'll ever see scored by Nottingham Forest. But it's one of the more important ones at this stage of the season. A lovely downward header from him. Good save from the goalkeeper. But the goalkeeper and defender unable to get to the ball ahead of the talismanic Czech winger. Whose determination really is the key to that goal. Lovely goal for Adam Hlošek. A good assist for Zayfuck. And now Vokins coming on for Cardona. Both of the wide men changed over now. And Peñarol continue with the long ball tactic. Salisu's going to struggle to get here. Oh my God, he's got through Zapico, and it's a goal for Peñarol. They're right back in it, and what a mistaker to make her. Oh my goodness me, we'll see on the replay. Zapico with 2 goals today. The Forest manager rightly annoyed with his defence for giving up such an easy goal. We'll see here the long ball normally dealt with so well by Salisu. This time it was Worrell. He heads it, trying to get it to Salisu. Salisu overcommits and can't get to it. The easy ball played through to Zapico, and then the finish is just, well, it's all too easy for him. Good finish there for Zapico. And now we have to try and find another winner. Not going as smoothly as you might have thought after that semi-final against Kashima. Oh, hello, Arcas is in here. We can find the right ball for him. Plays it back to Nketiah. Oh my God, Nketiah, what is that? You're so much better than that, son. I mean, it's not the best of balls from Arcas, in fairness, but Nketiah has got to score that. And he's having one of those games, so I'm actually going to make a change. It's going to be for Pellegri, even though Hlošek, Zayfuck and Aitnouri could really do with the rest instead. But we're going to have to try and force the issue here by putting on a striker who always, in my experience, at least hits the target. So Joe Worrell needs to get a good positive header on this, and again he doesn't. We could be in trouble again here. I'm beginning to think that Joe Worrell is becoming a little bit of a liability aerially here. Not normally the case, but in this instance it seems like the Peñarol striker has got the measure of him. Luna, ball into the box, they fuck underneath it. It comes all the way through. Arcas, oh, come on, win that second ball. He can't win the second ball, and it goes out for a Peñarol throw. Worrell will pick this one up. Zayfuck to Busquets. To Hlošek. That's a nasty tackle on Hlošek. Pellegri's through here into Arcas. Back to Pellegri, and he's done what he was brought on to do. It's 3-2 to Nottingham Forest. The Italian hitman has done his business. And it was the link-up play between Pellegri and Arcas that really did the job for us. A couple of very nice weighted passes to exploit the back line, and Pellegri's pinpoint finishing was enough to get the job done. First time of asking. A lovely goal from a striker that probably doesn't play anywhere near as many games as he should do. He is rated by the coaching staff as the best striker at the club at the moment. But his lack of pace is something that sometimes we struggle to get around when implementing him into the team. Oh, that's a poor pass by Camavinga. It's through to Zappico. Worrell has given away a free kick. And is this going to be history repeating itself again? Worrell is not happy. He feels like Zappico is playing up to the camera a little bit with that tackle. I didn't think there was too much wrong. Oh, he did clip his foot there instead of getting the ball. So it is, in fairness, a free kick. Luna looking to take this one. Wouldn't it be annoying if they scored again? Well, the wall does its job, but we still haven't cleared the danger. Clonaridis. That's good from Busquets, but only as much as winning the ball. He's given away a corner kick. Need to win this ball. We need to get it clear. Luna to take this corner kick. Worrell gets it out, only as far as Vokins. Busquets wins it, and we're on our way again. Hudson-Odoi to Arcas. In behind the goalkeeper here. 3-2, 4-2 now. I've lost count. But Arcas gets his goal. It has been a performance that's been really worthy of a goal. Tripping over my words in all the excitement here. Really, it's the fitness of the Nottingham Forest players that has done the business today. Peñarol struggling in the late stages here. And of course, they're looking for that goal as well to bring things level, which absolutely helps our cause because they're so stretched at the back. And look at that cheeky outside of the right foot finish. Oh, you cheeky boy, I think I'm in love. Honestly, everyone goes on about how Castolo was like an iconic Master League player. For me, it's Kike Arcas. Here's Odoi. He's looking to set something else up here now. Oh, Odoi was going for a curler into the corner. Back out to Aitnori. Hudson-Odoi. Oh, he's lost the ball. It's a free kick, though. And do you know what? We might have a crack from here. Why not? Hudson-Odoi is one of our best free kick takers. He is right-footed as well, which is pretty handy for this. Actually, do we take a direct free kick? No, I think we drill it in. Pellegrini! Oh, it's a great headed goal by Pellegrini! And Callum Hudson-Odoi deserves all of the praise in the world for that assist. It was a lovely free kick, pace and power. All Pellegrini had to do was redirect it. And didn't he just, the biggest man on the pitch, doing what he does best, rising like a phoenix and smashing it in off of his forehead. Get that one out the back of your net. 5-2 here. Second game in a row. Forest have scored 5 goals against opposition. They're looking for a 6th one here, and Arcas could be in. Camavinga, oh my God, Camavinga missing there. That is appalling, Camavinga. You've had a terrible, terrible game. It doesn't matter though, we have won the World Club Cup. Something that you've never heard said before, I am about to say now. Nottingham Forest Football Club are the world champions. Absolute scenes here. Credit to Peñarol. They gave us such a game. They really did give us a game. Going ahead before we put them behind, only to have them draw level again. But it was in that last 20-minute period where things really came together for us. And the introduction of Callum Hudson-Odoi really did make a difference, as did the introduction of Pellegrini, who after that will be fancying his chances of getting a starting berth in this Nottingham Forest team. And if he can do that on a regular basis, I don't see why he shouldn't. At least until January. We all know what's happening then. So there we go, final stats for the game. It was a very, very even game in the first half. It was the second half where things really clicked for Forest. 12 shots, 7 on target, 5 going in. We benefited from the goalkeeper having a pretty poor day. Credit to Loschek, credit to Pellegrini, credit to Arcas, and to Hudson-Odoi. Even with Camavinga having a pretty poor performance, we ended up getting the job done. 5.5 for Camavinga. Somehow he had a better game than Aït-Nouri and Meslier. Not entirely sure how that works. I really need to stop looking at these ratings, don't I? I really, really do. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. We are the world champions. Can you believe it? And Kashima Antlers managed to get the job done against Pleasurehorn to clasp third place. To grasp third place and hold it to their chests. Me no English so good today. Right, so there we go. Next time we're going to come back for a Premier League match. I can't tell you which one, but it might be that one against Tottenham right there. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.